YouTube, my name is Kim Plipa. Welcome to my channel and welcome to part 2 of my reaction of Louis Tomlinson's debut album Walls. I've listened to the first 6 songs, and if you haven't seen that video, I suggest you start with that and then you are more than welcome back here. We had a really strong ending of the first half of the album. I really liked the 2 last songs. I'm very excited to see how this is gonna play out, the second half of this album. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a goddamn like and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't done that already, and leave your thoughts in the comments. What's your favorite song of Louis on his debut album Walls, and what's your thoughts on my reaction? And if you have something else you want to share, just write it and I will reply to you. And share this video to a friend if you think he or she will enjoy my reaction. But now let's get right into it. Let's see, which song do we have now? It's Walls and then Habit. The Taking the Habits to Isengard. Okay, as you can see here, I have probably heard it. Or have I? Yeah, I've heard this. Yeah. You're the habit that I can't break.
I always said that I'd mess up eventually. I told you that, so what did you expect from me? It shouldn't come as no surprise anymore. You're the habit that I can't break. You're the feeling I can't put down. You're the shiver that I can't shake. You're the habit that I can't break. You're the high that I need right now. You're the habit that I can't break. Woo! Of playing someone I heard I'm supposed to be, but honestly, I don't have to choose anymore.
Such a good line.
And it's been ages, different stages, come so far from Princess Park. I'll always need you in front of me, in front of me. You're the habit that I can't break. You're the high that I need right now. You're the habit that I can't break.
Yes, Louis. Yes, it's a sweet, beautiful song. Nothing bad to say. But the only thing I want to say is that I can't remember who wrote it. Let's see if I can find it here pretty quickly. And it was about this song. I don't know if it's correct, but someone wrote, yeah, here. I think it wasn't this comment, but I can put it here. It's from Galaxy Nova. She writes, and when he say I'll always need you in front of me, is like, for me at least, saying to the fans he needs us in front of me to share him on to make music, which is so wholesome because we need him as well. But someone wrote, and I can't find it right now, but Habit is about, I think someone wrote it, that he didn't want to make music when the guys split up from One Direction, but it's a habit and it comes back no matter what you do. It always comes back in some way, and I can feel the same, you know. I don't want to be like too personal here, but or maybe you guys enjoy it, I don't know. As I said in a video before, that I've been through a depression, and that was something that me and my psychiatrist talked about, because she asked me, why haven't you got depressed earlier? Because the things that I'm depressed about now, it's stuff that happens like that happened, like, yeah, it's 15 years ago, almost 20 years, when it's all started. But I said to her that music helped me. I write a lot of music, and I haven't released anything because I did that only for me, you know. That was my kind of therapy. And she asked me, have you wrote some music nowadays? And I was like, no, not really. And she was like, maybe you need to do that. And I did that, and I feel a lot better. So and that's a habit for me. It's a habit. It comes and goes. Sometimes you just have that flow every day, like you can write 10 songs in a week, and sometimes you can write 1 song in 6 months. It depends on what your emotions are, what you're feeling. Does everything like hit the way you want it to hit? And I think it's the same with Louis, that he wanted to shake it off, like he wanted to do something else, but in the end it always comes back. Yeah, maybe I got a little bit too personal. Maybe I ran away now in different emotions, but the thing I was going to say is I like this song. I do. I'm gonna give this song a 7. And we're gonna continue with the next song called Always You. Okay, this song had a lot of views, so I guess it's a popular song.
I went to Amsterdam without you, and all I could do was think about you. And oh, I should have known. I went to Tokyo to let it go, drink after drink, but I still felt it alone. I should have known. I'm wasting my time when it was always you, always you. Chasing the high, but it was always you, always you. Should've never let you go, should've never let you go, my baby,
Okay, I'm gonna be a little bit judgmental here. I can like already tell that this is gonna be like, according to me, like the worst song of the album so far. It's not a bad song. I'm not saying that it's a bad song, but I feel like why this song has so many views is because it sounds like a little bit like One Direction. And I haven't heard like I have heard like 4 songs of One Direction. So I'm definitely not the person to like maybe say these kind of things, but this is what I feel like. And I talked about it a little bit when I reacted to Nile as well, that some songs was maybe a little bit too boy band, if you know what I mean. And I'm getting the same feelings here. So maybe that's why this song is so popular, because it reminds you guys, the fans, of the good old days. I haven't experienced that, so maybe I can't like appreciate this song right now. Maybe I do after I reacted to One Direction. Who knows? But so far, this is not my cup of tea. We're not even halfway through the song yet, so who knows?
should've never let you go, should've never let you go, my baby, wasting my time when it was always you.
This was nice though.
Always you, I was chasing the high, but it was always you.
When they did the lower part, it was really nice.
Should've never let you go, should've never let you go, my baby, should've never let you go,
Yeah, it's a catchy song. It is. If I'm like right that it takes you like back to the One Direction days, I can understand it, but I can't feel it
oh, I can feel it.
because I haven't reacted to One Direction yet. So maybe I can like go back and listen to this song and I was like, yeah, I can feel it now.
I can feel it.
Who knows? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm right. Maybe this is a very popular song. But yeah, I'm not a big fan of this song. It's not a bad song. It's catchy. Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 5. But let me know in the comments about my thoughts about this song. And now my wife's sister. Oh, damn. She's coming now. Damn it. Okay, I need to pause now because my wife said her sister will be arriving around 7 and it's 6:15. So she's 45 minutes early. Not maybe to her, but to me. Okay guys, I'm really sorry. I'm back now. Anyway, we gotta move on with the next song. And I'm sorry, I really hope that this doesn't change my opinions and view of the songs. But yeah, anyway, we are gonna continue with the next song called Fearless. And I have ordered food, so if I have to pause because the food is here, I'm sorry, but hopefully not.
Cashed in your weekend treasures for a suit and tie, a second wife. Now I'm not saying that you could have done better. Just remember that I've seen that fire alight. Tell me the truth, tell me, do you still remember feeling young, strong enough to get it wrong in front of all these people just for tonight? Look inside and spark that memory of you, strong enough to get it wrong in front of all these people. Feelings, 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 feelings.
Whoa.
Tell me, do you still remember feeling young? Feelings, 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 feelings. Tell me, do you still remember feeling young?
Damn, that was a really good song. I was a little bit afraid that it would be like too poppy, but it wasn't. It was a very clean and like original song. I got really hooked on it. I love the melody, I love the lyric. Overall, I felt maybe it was a little bit too short. I wanted more, and that's in a good way. I want to hear more. So yeah, I like this song. I don't know if he plays this live today, but if he does, I really hope that he does like a longer version of it, because I can like feel its powerness, you know, when he plays this live. And you guys have been writing a lot that he's really good live, and I'm really looking forward to hear some live performances. But I'm gonna wait with it. I want to react to this album, and I want to hear Faith in the Future as well, and then I can dive into some live performances. Overall, a really good song. I'm gonna give this song, I'm gonna give it a 7.5. Okay, we continue with the next song called Perfect Now. Feelings, feelings. There we have it.
Say to me, your jeans don't fit, you don't feel pretty, and it's hard to miss. I wish that you could see my point of view as someone staring back at you on Friday night when we're all out. I turn to you and you're looking down and you don't wanna dance. I know you love to dance, you never stop giving half the chance. Just 'cause everybody's looking at you now. My, oh my, I guess some queens don't need a crown. And I know why, even when your tears are falling down, still somehow you're perfect now. Keep your head up, love, keep your head up. Don't hide away, don't ever change. Keep your head up, love, keep your head up. Don't look away, don't look away. 'Cause everybody's looking at you now. My, oh my, I guess some queens don't need a crown. And I know why, even when your tears are falling down, still somehow you're perfect now.
All right. This was this was a very, very cheesy lyric. It was. But I like it. I'm a sucker for cheesy wordplay in songs when it hits right, and in this song it does. It hits right. It's a very cute and sweet song. I want to show it to my wife when she comes home and like, look at this song. I wish I wrote it for you because it's so cheesy. I'm a sucker for that, but is this Louis to me? In some way, yes, because it's very like, it's stripped down, but Louis to me, when he shines the brightest, it's when he's more mysterious, if you know what I mean. I talked about it in my previous reaction, not this album, these two parts, but the one before when I reacted to Written All Over Your Face and Change. He has this like mysterious vibe, and in this song it's nothing mysterious. It's very raw, very honest, and very cheesy at the same time. I love the melody. I really do. So yeah, it's gonna be a good score here for sure. I can't give it a bad score because for some people cheesy lyrics can be like, this is too like maybe a little cringe and like, come on dude, you know you are a girl favorite and stuff like that. But you know, I know that too. I know that a lot of girls like Louis, and I have no problems with that, you know. I think it's more of and this is my opinion, so don't get bothered here right now. I think this is my opinion. I think it's a lot of insecurity when you think someone is cringe when it's a cheesy lyric, and you know the person who is singing looks good. He looks good. So, you know, I think it's about insecurity when you talk like that. And this is also my opinion. I can be very judgmental. I can judge a lot of people like before I should, but in music I'm very open-minded. I'm very, very open-minded. You don't have that self-confidence, if you know what I mean, when you need to like, he sings this because he looks good and he knows the girls love it. Yeah, I would have done the same if I was in his position, for sure, no doubt about it. And I think that was the thing I was gonna say. If like Lewis Capaldi, if he wrote this song, and in my opinion, he's not an attractive person, but music is not about being an attractive person, it's about writing attractive music. I think those kind of people who says these kind of things like to Louis would have said different things if it was Lewis Capaldi who wrote and sang Perfect Now. They would be like, oh, it's so beautiful, he sings about his love. How can that be different? How can that be different? Okay, I know I ran away now, but yeah, it's a good song and I'm gonna score it now, and it's gonna be a high one. I'm gonna give it a 7. And when I talk about like people who are like insecure about themselves and can be like judgmental against Louis, mostly men, I would say. I think there is definitely women that says this about Louis as well. I'm not saying it's only men. I'm saying it's mostly men. Mostly men. Maybe I should delete this. Edit this out, Kimpo. I don't know if I get hated. I don't know. Okay, we're gonna continue with the next song called Defenseless. I remember this song. Fuck! Commercial!
I come running to you like a moth into a flame. You tell me take it easy, but it's easier to say.
I remember now. I like the chorus, but the pre-chorus I'm not a big fan of. But let's see if I can be a little bit open-minded now.
Wish I didn't need so much of you. I hate to say, but I do.
I remember I like the drums.
Been up all night running all my lights, but it's only the truth. Never been so defenseless. Never been so
Let's go!
defenseless.
I love the drums.
You just keep on building up your fences, but I've never been so defenseless. You just keep on building up your fences, but I've got so
Come on, give me the chorus.
Never been so defenseless. Never been so defenseless.
Ah, so good.
I've never been so defenseless. You just keep on building up your fences. Defenseless. Never been so
I'm getting a call now. From who? Let's see. Alright, Kim. Alright, guys, it was my food. I'm gonna give you my review and my rate as soon as my food is here. He called because he's on his way. Be right back. I'm sorry. I'm very stressful now. Alright, guys, I'm back. Once again, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. A stressful day. But anyway, it doesn't change my... Hopefully, it doesn't change my review of the album and the songs that I'm listening to. I really like this song. I really do. And the only problem I have is the pre-chorus. Better all night. I don't like that. I like the lyric, but I don't like the melody in that pre-chorus. It doesn't like change the whole song for me. I really love the drums. I love the chorus. So it's gonna be the same as the last song. It's gonna be a 7 here. I'm not quite sure if I know what this song is about. So you guys, if you know, I really appreciate if you can like give me some kind of info. Maybe it was that relationship. I don't know. Can you guys tell me? If you have the info, give me the info. I would be really, really glad. Really strong ending here now. It's 7.5, 7, and 7. And we have one song left. Hehe. It's Only the Brave. The fans' anthem. I remember it. I remember it. And I remember that I was really hooked on that song. I'm really stoked about hearing this song again.
Oh, mercy, mercy on me. Set fire to history. I'm breaking my own rules. I'm crying like a fool. Tall stories on the page, short glories on the fade. I've been close enough to touch, but I never cared for love. If the truth tells, darling, you feel like there ain't enough dying stars in your sky. It's a tall tale, and it's only hello, hello, no goodbye. All the lonely shadow dances from the cradle to the grave. It's a solo song, and it's only for the brave.
I love that. It's a solo song, and it's only for the brave. Yeah, what do I gotta say about this song? It's short, it's beautiful, it's simple. It's only him and his guitar and like a little drum stuff in the background. I can definitely like see why this is your anthem. I'm a big fan of this song. You know, as I said before, the first time I heard it, it takes me back to like a little Green Day vibes, you know, when Green Day are releasing like acoustic songs. If we have any Green Day fans here who doesn't listen to Louis right now, I think they will be like, whoa. But yeah, it's my opinion, guys. It's my channel, my opinions. Suck it. But yeah, I'm gonna give it a score here, and I like it. I love it. I love this song. I'm gonna give it a 7.5. It's short, it's simple, very good. So we're done reacting to Louis Tomlinson's debut album Walls. It's better than I thought. I think like my expectations based on like the info you've been giving me, and I'm not saying this in a bad way. I was expecting to like be more, I don't like this album, but if I'm looking at the score here, it's gonna be a good score. It's gonna be higher than I expected. So give me a little moment here so I can add all the ratings and divide it by 12. The average score of this album for me is 7.9. 1. That feels pretty similar to my like my score overall of this album. I feel it's a 7. Definitely. It's very interesting because I'm starting to think about what if I haven't heard Nile before I reacted to Louis. Would my opinion be different? Would my score be different? It's very interesting. So yeah, my score overall of this album is a 7, and you know, my like expectations of this album was more of maybe a 5, a 6 as like the highest, and you know, 5 and 6 is still a pretty okay score. So a 7, it's a good album. I'm still more excited about Faith in the Future, but who knows, maybe I prefer Walls. I don't know, but you know, my favorite song is on Faith in the Future, and it's a bonus track in Faith in the Future, and I can't like put it here. Like, how could this not be released at the beginning? How? It's such a good song. But yeah, I'm really excited about Faith in the Future, and thank you guys. Thank you for requesting me to react to both Louis and Niall, and I have so much more to react. I have another Niall album, I have another Louis album to react to, I have Harry Styles, I have Zayn, I have Liam, so, and One Direction, and live performances. And I talked about this with my wife, that I haven't like seen their auditions because they were auditioning in was it Britain's Got Talent or Britain's The Voice or something like that. And then I know Simon put these guys together and said like, you guys gonna be a band, and the rest is history. But I haven't watched their auditions, so that's also a project I wanna like dive into to see their auditions. Don't spoil to me, because I want to know how it goes for them in that competition, because I don't know, so don't spoil it to me, please. So yeah, I have a lot of exciting things to do, and I want to do so much more, you know. I've just reacted to some other artists, like Taylor Swift was my first time really paying attention to her, and so yeah, very exciting times. What was I gonna say? Yeah, thank you for requesting Louis to me. Change could be one of the best songs I've heard this year. So yeah, thank you guys. I really appreciate you, and I don't take you guys for granted. Every time you step in my new video and drop a comment, I get happy. That's why I'm replying to y'all, because I want to show my appreciation. It doesn't matter if I get only 1 comment on this video or 100 comments or 1,000 comments. It's gonna be a lot of work and 1,000 comments, but it's not gonna be like a problem for me. It's more like I need to find the time to reply to all of you. My way of saying thanks is like replying to all of you, and I did a cover of Niall. It's my way to say thank you guys, and I'm thinking about doing the same here. Let's see which song I can do a cover of, or maybe I need to wait to after I've heard Faith in the Future, and then I can decide like, okay, this is gonna be my cover. If you haven't watched my cover of Put a Little Love on Me, do it, and come back here and do a little request on which song you believe that I can do well. So yeah, we're gonna wrap this video up. Thank you all for watching, and once again, if you haven't done it already, if you enjoyed this video, give it a goddamn like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and leave all your thoughts in the comments. Doesn't need to be Louis, doesn't need to be One Direction. What's the best thing that happens to you today, or do you have some sad news? I want to know everything, so give me the info. Until next time, take care. I'm gonna chillax now before I'm gonna start packing, because I'm leaving Karlstad tomorrow once again. Thank you. Goodbye.